Hi, Chris Cannon here, creator of GuyologySecrets.com, and in this video, I want to talk to you about how to get a guy to chase you. Now, when it comes to guys chasing you, there are so many different tactics, but it's all about what do you want to attract. And so often, how you attract depends on what you attract. And so in this video, I want to talk about how do you get quality men to chase you. Now, it's in no specific order, but the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you're not giving a man too much emotional access to you and that you're not too emotionally available for him. And so here's what I mean by that. There's actually some men, and unfortunately I used to do this early on, that will use different situations that could be emotional to create a connection for you. So for instance, there might be somebody that died in his family and he might use that situation to connect with you emotionally to manipulate you. Now, granted, there might be some things going on with him emotionally that he's grieving and things like that, but sometimes it could be somebody he didn't even know, he didn't even have a relationship with, but it could be a distant cousin, relative, whatever. But he might use that situation as a way to connect with you emotionally, to get you emotionally invested in him, to do whatever he might want to do to you later on. But you just want to be very careful on how emotionally available you become to him, but also be very careful and be slow to give him too much emotional access to you. Now, the second thing, and this is very, very critical, you want to make sure that you never give a man husband benefits without him being a husband to you. Now, there are so many different ways that you can take that, but when it comes to a wife and a girlfriend or just a woman or whoever are totally different. There are certain commitments that a wife has that a girlfriend just doesn't. No matter how hard somebody tries to make it be the exact same thing, it's just not. And you just want to make sure that you're not giving him wife benefits from you without him being a husband to you. It's like if he's getting the benefits of being, or getting, wife benefits from you, you want to make sure that you're getting the benefits of a husband to him. And that comes with way more than just things that he say. There's covenants, there's contracts, there's emotional investments, that goes way deeper than if somebody just decides they want to just walk away. It's commitment at a whole different level that a lot of times people don't really understand until they've gone there. So you just want to make sure that you never give him the benefits of being a wife, of having a wife if he's not a husband to you. Now, the second thing, or third thing rather, and this is very, very important, you want to always make sure you keep your self-respect even in front of your needs and desires. Now, I'm just being very frank. Some of us that have had sex before, we understand, depending on our situation, if it was good or not, things like that, that might become a need in our minds. It's like we become accustomed to maybe having sex on a regular basis, and that becomes a need in our mind. And so sometimes women as well as men make the mistake of thinking, I need to get my needs met. And they might try to go get their needs met from somebody who's only doing that, they're only fulfilling that, but they want somebody quality. And it's like the quality man, even if he doesn't see it, he can sense that there's something that's going on where quality control is not taking place and quality is lowering and quality is actually being tampered with, even if he does not know it. And just as a woman can pick up on that same thing, and you want to really make sure you understand that you always put your self-respect before your needs and your desires. Because there might be some time where you might see a guy or meet a guy or maybe even dating a guy and you have a lot of desires of different things that you want to do. But those things that you want to do, if you really think about it long term, might put your self-respect in jeopardy, and you never ever want to compromise that, because when you do, that's when guys not only stop chasing you, but they start ignoring you altogether because they sense that you're damaged goods, and you never ever want to be viewed as that. And here's the last and final thing for this video. Always be willing to walk away. When you're willing to walk away, that's when you actually get a guy's attention even more, because there's a concept called fear loss. People, when they fear of losing out, that's when you draw them in. There's a term called tension creates attention. It's like when you create tension there, that's when you get somebody's attention. If they feel like you're going to walk away, that's when you get them to, like lean in towards you even more. That's when like, okay, I'm done playing. I see you serious now. And you think about how often women are in situations where a guy has just ignored them totally. He's abused her and just done her all wrong and all. But it's like when he think that she's really made up in her mind that she's done for good, that's when he starts to run back. That's when he starts to chase her. But the thing is this, you never wanted to get to that place anyway. You never want to get to the place where, a guy damages you emotionally, physically, mentally, or whatever. It's like when he shows you that he's more of a liability than an asset, be willing to walk away. And the thing is this, it doesn't matter if he decides, okay, I'm willing to change, then let him be good for somebody else. But if he showed you who he is, believe him the first time. That is from Maya Angelou, and that is so true. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. But these 4 things, if you put them in place, that is how you would not only get men to chase you, but marriage-minded and quality men to chase you, and that's what you want. Hey, if you like this video, please consider sharing with others, and I would love for you to comment below and let me know if there's maybe something that you have seen or witnessed regarding how to get quality men to chase women. Maybe something that was not shared in this video that maybe other people can learn from. But either way, I look forward to connecting with you further and hearing what you think in the comments below.